All right, the recording is set. All right, thank you guys again for being here tonight. We're going to talk about our district day camps and the fun activities that we're going to be doing. For those of you who did join the last uh, webinar that we did a little bit of like why come to day camp, some of the just brief overview of what day camp is. I am going to do a little bit of repeat on that just for those of you who missed it. But it's not, and then we're going to get into what our camps are actually doing this year and have some fun stuff that Megan will lead, just so you guys know what you're actually going to get when you go to day camp this year. All right, so my green liner has stopped, so I don't know what I'm, perfect. Okay, so welcome to Invention Convention, this year's theme. So why we want your kids to come to camp. Beyond just having an awesome outdoor scouting experience, they're going to unplug from that technology. They're going to have a lot of fun. They're going to improve their physical health. They're running around all over during camp. They will come home tired and potentially dirty, but it's all good stuff. A dirty cub is a happy cub. Develop that sense of community. They're going to get to see that they are part of something much larger than just their pack. They're going to get to see all the packs that are around them, make some new friends. We're going to build their self-esteem by letting them try things that they might not have otherwise tried before. There's going to be some teamwork. They're going to develop those social skills. Again, make new friends because they're going to meet new people and they're going to learn some new skills. So our district day camps, the goal is to offer a high quality, age appropriate day camp opportunity in a conveniently located area for our Cub Scout families. The goal is to have one near everybody's home, or at least close enough. Day camp and twilight camp are offered. Day camps typically run from about 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Twilight camps start after 5. The duration of our camps are anywhere from 3 days to 5 days, depending on which location you choose. The purpose is to provide a safe outdoor learning experience founded on scouting principles. The attendees, anyone who is currently a Lion Scout, so our Tigers through AOLs, because June 1st they rank up, so they will be able to attend if they're currently a Lion through our current 4th graders. The current 5th graders will have the awesome opportunity to go to Scouts BSA camps, either at Goshen or one of the other awesome reservations that are around us. Our 2025 theme, in case you haven't noticed, is Invention Convention. So very STEM heavy this year. So new things that we're offering in 2025. 5-day den walkers and tiger parents who are required to be there all week long will receive a free day camp t-shirt. The 5-day camps that run 5 days are offering a 3-day tiger program at almost every location. This is going to allow those parents with the tigers to not have to take off an entire week of work. All right, so what is the cost to attend our district day camps? It runs anywhere from $120 to $200 until April 15th. After that, the prices do go up. This year, we have themed trucker hats that are available for purchase, as well as Den Walker t-shirts until April 15th. Once early bird passes, those things will no longer be available on the registration. To find the registration site, you can go to gotodaycamp.org. Activities we're going to go over, but some of the activities that are at each of our camps include archery, BBs, slingshots, fishing, nature, handicrafts, scout skills, STEM, aquatics, field sports, and games. All right, so Megan, if you're ready. Megan's going to walk you guys
Yes.
through what each of our camps are doing. Not every camp do we have a full plan for, but a lot of them we do. So we'll just go through the locations that are happening, but we don't yet have a plan for, as well as the ones with a plan. So Megan, when you're ready.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Kelly. So, uh, we got together as a council and planned activities specifically for like nature and crafts and STEM and field games so that we could ensure that every single district was offering those um, scout program activities. And we also looked over fishing and all of the range activities to make sure that those we were also supporting our camps and keeping those aligned with the scouting method, and also that if there is a camp that is doing fishing at the end of the week, a kid who attended every day will get the fishing adventure and so on for different activities. So here you see a slide about the Matapanai Day Camp, and you can just glance. This is going to be a day camp because it runs from 7:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And I believe Kelly is going to be sharing this slideshow with you. So if you miss anything, you can go back and look at all of this information again. We can go on to the next slide.
Mhm.
So at this day camp, you can see that they have a bunch of different stations. So they're going to have a bunch of range activities in addition to that camp classic of crafts, nature, field games. Those are things that you'll see at pretty much every camp. And of course, STEM, because how can we do Invention Convention this year without STEM? And there are we kind of pulled together a selection of activities for each camp. So this camp I is going to make, den flags. A lot of camps are going to make den flags the first day. Another one that this camp is going to do is the universe glow jar, which is this cool like glowing jar where they put glow in the dark paint in it, and they'll talk about the formation of galaxies and stars and all of that stuff. All right, let's go on to the next slide. And so, yeah, you'll see when you get this presentation, you'll be able to look through each of these day camp details. And then we've included on here contact information for, usually it's the camp director, for who you can reach out to if you have questions. And we can go to the next one. All right. So this is difficult run. All of these for this first set of camps are all in Virginia. Let's go on to the next one. Yep. So they have a day camp and then a twilight camp, and then keep going. Ludon, they do a day camp and a twilight camp the same week. Yeah. All right. So one thing I wanted to point out about this camp is that they have arranged to have a rock wall so the Cubs can experience some entry level rock climbing. So I always like to remind people that Cub Scout Day Camp is what prepares scouts for an overnight camp, which is what prepares them for doing high adventure, like Northern Tiers, Sea Base, Maine High Adventure, and Philmont Scout Ranch, and all of those things. So kind of like that, the rock wall that we have at day camp gives them just a little intro to rock climbing, so then they can maybe later in life explore that skill more. All right, we can keep going. You see, we have a lot of day camps, right? There's tons and tons of these camps that you can choose from. So you can look at location if that's your priority, or you can look at dates if that's your priority. All right, now we've hit the Maryland ones. Okay, so White Oak Potomac. I want to highlight they do a really cool thing where every single day has like a different theme. Like underneath so you have Invention Convention, and then they do like each day of the week has like its own mini theme. And they kind of align multiple stations to that mini theme, so that the Cubs can kind of go deep into one topic. So, for example, they're going to have a day where they talk about forest ecology and fires. or earthquakes and volcanoes. Um, and they'll also do, you know, those old-fashioned can telephones um with, you know, you have like two cans and a string and you talk through them with your friend. You think you're being sneaky around your parents, but your parents know what's happening, right? Very nostalgic. So the kids will get to do those activities, those kinds of things at White Oak. All right, we can go on. Um, so one of the really cool things at Seneca Day Camp is the soda bottle rocket. These are really, really cool and they go far. Like the kids are going to go crazy. They're gonna love it. Like the day that they do soda bottle rockets, they're gonna come home and that's all they're gonna want to talk to you about is how far and how high and how they decorated their rocket and all of that. I also want to highlight on this one the service project. Our camps really like to do a service project that is the Scouting Way. We always want to be teaching our youth about the importance of service to our community. And so each camp kind of looks at their location and says, what is something that is appropriate for our Cubs to do at this location? So you know, I can't tell you what the service project is for every district because every district is going to do something unique and different that's appropriate for theirs. We can go on. All right, so Western Shore, kind of what I want to highlight from theirs is the pony bead inventions. So if you remember ever making at camp or ever seeing kids make like a little like an animal out of a pony bead out of pony beads, it's usually a lizard and it's like a little keychain thing that they can attach and they can wear it on their backpack or whatever, gift it to someone. So we took that idea because kids love making all those little animals and we adjusted it to our theme this year so they can make different like technological inventions. And we're also going to be providing like graph paper and color pencils. So after they've made their first one, if later in the week they want to on graph paper like color out their own invention, to kind of make their own pattern, and then they can turn that pattern into their own pony bead invention. Um, so yeah, all right. So many camps, so many opportunities for fun. All right. Prince George's Day Camp. This one is near and dear to my heart because I am the camp director for PG. Um, and at our camp, unlike most of the other camps, our camp and one other are the camps that we actually aren't able to do range activities because of our jurisdiction. So PG Day Camp is located in Bowie, Maryland, and the city of Bowie does not allow any range activities, even like archery or slingshots. So we really made an effort when we were selecting our activities to make sure that the kids could still end the week with several adventures, right? Because when you have range activities, you're gonna get the slingshot and you're gonna get the BB gun and the archery for sure if you attend every day of camp. And so that's an important piece is when we say that your Cub has the opportunity to win or to not win, to earn these adventures. It is, they have to earn it, right? They have to attend probably every day of camp. There might be some adventures that only take 3 days or 4 days. But if those adventures are worked on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Cub misses Tuesday, but is there Thursday, there's no guarantee that the camp will be able to make sure that they still earn the adventure. Some camps might be able to accommodate it, but some camps won't. So, you know, it's really important that as much as we can, the Cubs attend every day so they can earn their adventures. So for Prince George's Day Camp, we've made sure in how we planned our programming that all Cubs who attend every day, and this is included in 3-day Tigers. So if the Tigers come for the 3 days that they're supposed to come for, then they earn it as well. engineering, fishing, nature, and we're going to do a rain gutter regatta one day, so they can get that adventure as well. And what's really great about coming to day camp and earning these adventures is then your cubs start the year, right? They come back to their pack, whether it's in August or September, where you really start things rolling again, and they've already earned adventures that they can wear proudly. All right. I think we have one camp left. Yeah, and it is Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the other camp that does not have range activities. But what they are doing is they're making catapults. Um, so, kids love a catapult. And they get to make it themselves too. And Kelly, can I share? All right. Oh, to make sure I'm sharing the right thing and not showing y'all my like email account or something. Okay, so I just pulled out three of the crafts that I felt like, wait, what is that? What would that even look like? So up here in the top left, we have the simple bird kites, is what they're called. And so this will be an opportunity where the kids get to make a little kite, and they can also express their creativity through how they decorate and design it, what colors they choose, and all of that. In the middle, we have an example of a leaf mandala. So this is an activity where some camps, they'll find leaves, other camps, they will select from leaves that are already chosen, like already been picked out and collected. It all depends on how much time they have for the activity. And then they will use those leaves and chalk actually, and they'll color the chalk on the leaf and then stamp it, to make a beautiful design. And then over on the right side, you can see the universe glow jars. This is what I get for trying to move things around in Zoom. There we go. I swear I know how to use technology. I can't seem to press the button to go back. All right. Okay, there you go. It was just like, nope. It was one of those things where there's like a button right on top of the button, and so I can't press the right button to go back. But anyways, yeah. So you saw what the universe glow jars look like, and that's what they look like in the dark. So yeah, you'll notice when you go and really look at these slides, you'll see that a lot of camps have overlapping activities, and that's because we kind of planned all of them together. And I just selected, an activity here, an activity there, but there's tons of programming every single day. This is just a small taste of what your cubs will experience at day camp. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you want to know more about? Let me see here. I can probably let Jessica talk here. She raised her hand. Or you can also put it in the Q&A box as well. Pull Jessica over.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, good evening. My son usually goes to my mom's in North Carolina. Are there day camps because I know Scouting for America like isn't just in Maryland. Would there be a way that I could look into that being available in North Carolina as well, even though he's in 403 here in Maryland?
Yes, absolutely. So that council, you'd have to look up because depending on what city they're in, it'll be a different council. Typically, you can just type in, like, do a Google search of Scouting America, the city that is in North Carolina that your mom lives in, and council or local council, and you'll be able to find that area's council, and then just reach out to contact them or search their website. They probably have their day camps available there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
I see two submitted questions
Yep.
about two specific districts and what activities they'll be
Yeah.
offering. And they'll be offering very similar activities to what you see the other camps offering. I think
Yep.
Kelly can speak more to
Mhm.
um,
A little bit. So I don't know specifics because they haven't submitted their choices to us yet. We've provided all of the camps a menu of selections on what they can choose. I do know for Loudon, and for Frederick, they do offer all of the range and target activities, as well as crafts, STEM, um, and a few other things that are, craft, STEM, nature, things like that. Loudon has a really nice space where they're kind of on like a farm activity. It's like a farm. It's like a farm. I don't know how else to put it other than it's a farm. I don't think they have any animals that are there, but Loudon they've got a very nice space. For Frederick, they have very similar stuff. They are doing it at the watershed this year, and I'm not super familiar with that property, but they will offer similar things as well. I could not download the zip files. Brenda Lucas Frederick District. Um, I'm not sure what zip files you're talking about, Brenda, but I'm happy to try to send them out in a different way. Right. Any other questions? Well, thank you so much. As you guys can see, we do have another webinar planned coming up March 31st. And at this point, we'll be talking about how to get prepped as a den walker, where to be, what to do, little tips and tricks. Though I'm now a professional scouter, I started out just being a day camp parent and living in that cub world, just like you guys. So I'm very familiar with what it takes to be a den walker. Uh, my oldest, who I started with, is now 17, and about to turn 18. So I've been around the block a few times when it comes to Cub Scout Day Camp. So if you guys have any questions on any of that, or I just hope that you guys can come to our next webinar. The registration link is there. Please share it with your pack. All of our registrations are currently open for our Cub Scout Day camps. We'd love to see all of you out there. Where can I get info? Opportunities for AOL. So if you're interested in AOLs, current AOLs, there are two camps that we have in our district that are for AOLs, or who will soon to be three camps. I lied. We have three. We have Camp Catoctin, which is in um, about the Frederick, Maryland area. It's up by beautiful Greenbrier State Park in Maryland. That one is a fabulous location. All of ours are fabulous, but that one's very, very fun. And it's in August. Then we have Camp Snyder, and that one is located in Haymarket, Virginia. And they offer 2 weeks, you pick a week, of specialty camp where the AO, or well, the new scouts can either attend as though it is a day camp, or they can spend the entire week there and camp in the big green tents. With that is very heavily focused on just earning merit badges. My daughter has attended 2 years in a row for the specialty camp, and it really is a fabulous program. We also have Goshen, which they would attend with their troop. And the troop will be, there's Olmsted, Marriott, and Bowman are and Lynn Hoxton, but AOLs won't be eligible for Lynn Hoxton. That's our high adventure. So all of those camps are available for the soon-to-be crossovers. If their unit is going, whatever troop they're going to bridge to, they are going to be the best resource. Most of them have already planned their camps. If they have not planned a camp, I highly encourage them to look at one of our council camps. They are really, really fabulous. And I can't say enough about them. Goshen is beautiful. It surrounds its own lake, Lake Meriwether, and it's in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. I have gone there every year since my son was a bear. And like I said, he's 17 and about to become an adult leader. So it's a beautiful, beautiful location. Goshen also has a beautiful location for those of you who have current bears and Webelos. They also have a Webelos camp, so they can also go out to Goshen and be at Camp Ross. And Camp Ross is amazing. It's so much fun, and they just got a brand new water trampoline. So if you have scouts that are current bears and current uh, Webelos, that water trampoline, it's got a slide. I can't wait to go out there and get on it myself and try it out. So lots of cool things happening out at Goshen. Will the slideshow be shared? Yes, I will be sending it out to all of our registered attendees. Not everyone made it tonight, but I will be sending it out to everyone in the next few days so that you guys have it, along with a few other nice to know information. We should. So you can go to goshen.org and they can give you all the information for the Weeblos at Goshen. That website, just find Ross, Camp Ross, and that will give you all the information that you need. Thank you, Megan, for typing it out for him.
So that's Goshen.org, and they want to search
It's
for
go to Goshen.
Okay, go to. Thank you.
Go to goshen.org.
And they want to find
Camp
the
Ross.
menu option for Camp Ross.
Yep.
Thank you. I just want to make sure I'm typing the right thing.
Yeah. No, it's I can't get enough. I can't talk enough about Goshen. Like I was with another council, and even then Goshen's awesome. Granted, none of my kids are going to come to Goshen simply because they'd have to cross an ocean to get there. So still a fabulous, fabulous camp. All right. Anybody have any questions about our day camps or any other information I can provide you on our fun summertime activities? Patty has her hand raised. I can pull her over. Hi, Patty. You should be able to speak now.